Hey guys, Tara here. Welcome back to another episode of GT Online Racing, this time episode number 120. For this first race today, we're in the Devastate, or Devastate as I'm going to call it, as I already have before. I'm going back to the back, okay, so back to normal then, starting in usually dead last place. We've still got our podium streak though to keep going. I mean, we're on, this is what, number race 5 or 6 of that, maybe even 7, so if you can come away with at least podium, because there's a lot of other Devastators in this race, so I think I chose the right car for this one. And oh, what going through here? Okay, there's a lot of red things sticking out of the ground, and that Wagner just flew through to start with. But what was that corner? Okay, this is the chicane through here. That's not, this has not been good driving from me. Then again, when do I ever do good driving? Still we're in the podium position. I thought it might as well get another chicane through here, and that's gonna be, oh, the wall sticks out. Great, that's really great track design. That is. Look at that, sticking right out. Okay, that's now down in 7th place. We're getting past this really wide boy Tesseract. I'm pretty sure that's the Tesseract. Either way, it's a useless car. I know that much. That's why you never really see it. And back up now, they're into P6. We've still got to find another few places here to get back onto at least the podium. Of course, I want to win the race, but we saw that Wagner shoot through before. I'm guessing they probably know where they're going and taking a nice time through there as well. Just avoid the fence, that's a really good line there, keeping it full commitment through, and it works as well. Using train carriage chicanes. That's an interesting prop choice. This track has definitely been rather interesting anyway, with where it's gone. It's definitely taking some lines that I've never done before. I know that's gone here. They're ring out a bit wide and they have to turn back in. Okay, this one again. That's also a really awkward corner. You can definitely get faster through it, but oh, look at that lag from that guy in front of me. I can see, oh, here's another chicane here, gets back into the wall, because the barriers don't spawn until you're right near them. Because you can't really see them anyway, so great track design for this. I mean, it's unique, I like it, but the prop choice, it leaves a lot to be desired, really. But now we've gone lap 2 or 3, and we're in P4, actually now we're in P5. How am I in P5? Okay, the lag car has disappeared somewhere. Okay then, we've got 2 places to make up, and they're right in front of me, so I think I can get past them and then take the last line through here once again, just try more commitment through here. I mean, is there a good line really you can take through there? Running up a bit wide, we keep the power going though, so it was better than what that Wagner did now through the chicane here. The triple chicane here, much make it off through there. I'm just going to floor it now, keep it out wide here. I'm going to bounce my way back onto the road because I don't think the Devastator has advanced flags, or at least not the engine one, so maybe a bit bouncy, but otherwise it drives pretty much okay. We're now into 3rd place, so oh yeah. 10 seconds that guy's in the lead now. That must be that Wagner. He's already going around the corner here at the top that we're coming up to now. So I think 2nd place is probably going to be the best that we can get realistically. Okay, we're going to keep it. We've run out of way with them doing the exact same things what he did. They're following his lines. Probably not the best thing. They're trying to just avoid the pole. They're getting a little bit of a sliding as well. So maybe trying to turn there a little bit too much. A little bit lost time there sliding as well. So the guy in front of me is also in the Devastate. So it doesn't really matter. I feel like I'm still gaining on him a little bit. Then to the stage checkpoint, and try and take the one in. Actually, no, we followed the Aston White either. We managed to get the checkpoint just. I mean, lesson learned. Don't follow the car in front of you because they have no idea where they're going either. I mean, we're in the 2nd place, so that's what again. We were in 2nd place, now to 3rd to 4th. I mean, yeah, this has not been a good lap for me whatsoever. They're into the wall that we did last time. Back now into 2nd. Where did the other car go? I didn't even see them. They must just hit the other side of something. I have absolutely no idea where they went. But we're back now into 2nd place. Which I said I thought would be anyway. Now then, onto the final lap. We're 17 seconds now behind. We lost 7 seconds on that lap. I mean, that was probably the most horrific lap I think I've ever driven. So that's not all too surprising. What is surprising is I'm actually in 2nd place. I'm going to plow away through here. That hasn't worked. Because it's just, I was going to go for the fastest lap, but that's basically just ruined it. I mean, that Wagner guy is all conquering up front anyway. But you know, you might actually be able to find a way to actually go faster, but I've definitely not found a way to go faster. And getting it, well, that's probably not the quickest way around that corner. We get very close there to the walls. So you can give it a nice burst to those barriers over there. And we're in a little bit of no man's land. I'm now actually nearly 20 seconds behind the Wagner. And we've got 2 seconds to the car behind us, which I think is a Devastate. The 2nd place, we look pretty much like if we can just get around the awkward corners coming up, which is pretty much the rest of our lap. These 2 corners here, they're pretty much the only 2 corners which I can understand really on this track. Again, that's a little bit of a slide there because the Devastate, it likes to slide quite a bit, which is why I put rear neons on it, to get a little bit of the weight shifted to the back of the car to make it a little bit more drivable. We are keeping the gap though the same to the Wagner, so I feel like we do have some relative pace that you can actually could compare to that Wagner, but then again, Wagner, we're in a track like this anyway, so many fast corners. A Wagner really would be the Kai one, but then again, I don't use a Wagner outside of wall rides and that. And coming now through the final chicane, we get a good line through there that time, avoid the walls. The first place is only just finished now. So wait, that's not 20 seconds away. That's like 10 seconds away. If I hadn't messed up the second lap, I might have actually been able to win that race. But second place, given what that track was, I'm not going to complain about that. And now then, on to the main race now of the video. Back on Downtown Underground. This time for just the regular track, there's no planes versus supercars, so I'm not going to end up blowing up any Millards or anything in this race. In the Zentorno, because that feels like my best car for this track, because there's quite a few accelerations. Oh, there's an Adder in front of me as well. I mean, well, they've already won the race, because the Adder, I mean, everyone knows it's the best car in GTA. No, actually, the Adder's actually leading the way, so if we're proving how much of a good car he is now, you know, it's first one taking a nice wide line in, and the Adder's sent it as well, they're going straight on. Yeah, I mean, valiant effort there from that guy in the Wagner, in the Adder, but it's really not going to work out now. It's the Wagner that takes the lead, it's Racer Gore. And also, this race was taken from a different lobby from the last race, so this guy in the Wagner is different to whoever the other guy was. I mean, he might still be in this race, but he's definitely not the guy in front of me anyway. We've still got a load of cars here right up behind, with being a non-contact race. They can just drive straight through me, and oh, look at that, brilliant. Oh, that wasn't brilliant though. But yeah, a bit of a wiggle, but just random cinematic camera angles, which I wish you could have more of them in GTA. That's a slide. Well, where am I going? That slide really hasn't worked out. Let's just take the long way around the corner. We drive down into P3, but it's still crucial though. We're still in the podium places. If we can keep the streak going, I'll be happy with that at a minimum. But I feel like I could probably win this race, although the two Wagners, it's going to take a lot to beat a Wagner, especially since Racer Gore. He's a pretty decent guy. I don't know who the other person is. I haven't seen their name. Down to lap 2 for us. Still got 3 laps of this race left to go. Still got 3/4 of it to go, so there's still plenty of time, plenty of time yet for anything else to happen to us or to the front. And it's quite, I could take so much more speed around there. You feel like you would take so much more speed, but the way the checkpoint's placed, you have to lift off. That'd be such a brilliant corner if you could just take the wide line in. It'd be so much more satisfying. Now as Racer Gore takes the lead of the race now once again, so I didn't actually see when he lost the lead. I didn't even see what the name of the guy is. It's like we are in a bit of a no man's land P3 here at the minute. Although I am pretty sure that I am lead, not Wagner. Look at that, red headlights. Well, that makes it even better there. The jump. I mean, red headlights, depending what the car is, they do seem to suit. I mean, I think they suit the Zentorno pretty well. That's a bit of a slide through there as well. Oh, that's a white person. That's not the ideal way to do that. I'm actually now into second place again. When did I overtake the other person? It's not Gore because he's still leading. I didn't even see. When did I get back into second place? He must have been over the jump or something, or around that train section part. Either way. Now onto the second half of the race now. Where can we try and do anything to try and catch Gore up in front? They're going to power it now. It's going to try and carry too much speed. And now we're going speed into the wall. We missed the checkpoint. And like I said in the previous time, you just want to carry so much speed. It's such an inviting corner as well. But the checkpoint, why is it here on the inside line, Rockstar? You've really ruined that corner. Does anyone at Rockstar know about racing lines? I mean, probably not, let's be honest. They got now back into third place, so I'm guessing the one that just overtook me now was the one that was in front of me when I overtook them at some point and I had absolutely no idea about it. But I'm just gonna, of course, we're gonna do everything that we can to try and catch back up to him, because he's never overtaken us finish. I mean, back at the last race, we were 20 seconds behind him coming on to the final lap, and he only finished about 10 or so seconds behind. Now look at that! Oh, come on, the lights go out really all the time. The lights there could go out. They have to be right there just because they're coming up to the spectacle of the lap. But now we're not catching up to it. That's a post, and that's oh no, this hasn't worked at all. And there goes another car past me. I'm down into P4. Wait, I'm actually off the podium now. That's a car for this Promnik. I didn't know what car he was in. I know it's not a Wagner. It wasn't Wagner shade, but I don't know what car it actually is. So now we've got one lap of this race left to go, and it's going to have to be the ultimate lap I think I've ever driven if we want to keep our podium streak going. Because it's really under threat right now, under jeopardy. We're in P4 in the midpoint, so we decide when the countdown timer starts. But that's the least of my issues right now. We have a consecutive streak of what, 6, 7 podium finishes, something like that, and this is not how to drive this final. I mean, it is a bit of a win situation. I'm doing a Charles Leclerc here for Monaco, but the more crashes I make, the more time I'm just costing myself. So overdriving the car really isn't the way to go, but at this point you've not got much else to lose really. It's either you go for the podium or you go for broke really. Going out over the joint now, 45 time, look at that brilliant red headlights again. A bit of an awkward landing, but it works out for us. I mean, it's definitely not the worst 1-1 that we had over the jump. Now getting a nice line through there as well, under braking as Racer Goris now finishing and get a good line through there as well, getting a little bit of slide, and once again the Zenny is really not working over that point of the lap. Now they're going to need something to happen to one of those two cars up in front of me if we want to keep the podium dream alive now. They're coming up now around the final corner. I think they've both got around it okay, finished second place, and they do. So that's the podium streak over. We missed the corner anyway. P4, finally, the podium streak is unfortunately broken, but I've only got myself to blame for that. That was some horrific driving from me in that race. You know, just threw it away, trying to chase down after Racer. I mean, there's no point being complacent with second place, but ultimately it's what brought the end of the streak. And there's actually a Reaper here in last place, and oh, they've missed the corner there completely. I mean, this basically sums up my driving from this race, quite honestly. Because the Reaper is not something you see too often, because it's pretty much a useless car anyway, so... Level 34, he's probably going to regret buying that at some point. Fourth place though, the streak's finally broken, so if you enjoyed these races, definitely leave a like on this video, leave a comment down below as well, subscribe if you're new, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any new future videos. So remember to give me a follow on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, they'll be linked in the description down below. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.